taking on the winners of 6 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Bama will kick it off to get us underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the football. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring out second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
What a defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He's moving out of the pocket now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And the Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And it's complete downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's a fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The tight end has got it, and he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has in running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Padrino. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they go with a short shovel pass. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
What in the world just happened here? You lost all those yards trying to make a play. Now you're inside your own 10.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Trojans offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. And he's tackled after the catch. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Not able to connect, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stop short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
He's looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's moving out of the pocket. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is...
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And bulldozing his way through. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll feed the back again. Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs.
The ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Alabama 28, USC 14.
The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Hand it off for a draw. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but Hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Now play number 9 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And they'll give it to the back. Great move in the open field. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, SC. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it falls incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 35, USC 20.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble to his left. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. Oh, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Now they get set to kick it away.
The score, Alabama 35, USC 26.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away?
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with their running game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
One team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
The short completion of the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.